Welcome back, Rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. Today we're going to be taking a look at our 4 newest characters to come to Urban Rivals. Rocket, Sephora, Blink, and Friskah. So let's get right into it. First up, we have Rocket, the 3-star common for Raptors. He is 10-4 after getting his support with Power +1, which is actually pretty great for a 3-star card, especially after you pair it with his bonus that will remove all of the attack manipulation. However, he does have a very shaky ability as always. He's a mono only, but actually he's not really. People will say he's a mono only, but you could actually play him in a half deck and still have him at 8-4, and that wouldn't be that bad. Obviously, it's not the best, but 6-4 with this support power +1 clearly is going to be better in mono. Obviously, the biggest problem with this card is going to be that his 4 damage really hurts him because he's not going to be able to 2-hit KO with most of those 4-star 7 damage cards, which is why he's not going to be as good as someone like Rattle. He has lots of competition in his own clan with other cards with more damage or better abilities, and so overall, I'm not thinking that Rocket is going to turn into such a great card. However, he is going to be a new player's Rattle. Not as good as Rattle, but still a very solid card that you will want to get a hold of if you are a newer player or just getting into Raptors. Up next, we have Sephora, Berserk's new uncommon 3-star. At 9-3, 9 power is always good, and this is one of the first no ability cards in quite a while. Her real issue is not the no ability, though. The issue is that she still does not really force pills for the Berserk clan, and that's really what they need. They need cards that can force the opponent to play more pills. They're looking for attack manipulation cards, really. Most of the other 3-star Berserk cards are going to be better, honestly, and of course cards like Granny May are almost always going to be better, because Granny May will still be able to take on clans like the plus power clans, Bangers and Uluwatu, whereas Sephora will just have to let them gain that +2, and even at 9 is going to be outclassed by a card like, say, Numar. Overall, though, it's probably not going to see very much play, but Sephora may see some play due to her power because she will be able to win rounds with that 9 power, most likely. She's a decent Berserk starter 3-star, but I'd have loved to see her with 1 more damage. If she had been 9-4 with no ability, that would have been a real game changer, and I think she definitely still would have seen some play. But otherwise, don't go betting that this card is going to be worth a ton in the future. Up next, we have Blink, the 4-star rare for Junks. A 6-6 Rowdy CR replacement for new players with +24 on round 4, that is insane. 30 attack on an old. Realistically, only El Divino and ELO can beat that in early rounds. She is a great pill forcer for Junks, and I think one of the reasons that she's even allowed to exist is because of the growth. Obviously, when paired with cards like Tremor and Gil, he's going to be even more dominant, and if you were able to play those cards after her and use her round 1, that would have just made it even scarier because your opponent would either have to eat the 6 damage or then have to deal with all of the minus pills. So it's a good thing that she does play later, but even so, cards like Tremor and Gil are still going to make it very difficult in later rounds in order to take down Blink. So she's definitely one of those great late round cards. Overall, not a lot of real competition in her clan. Most of the other 4-star cards realistically aren't that good, aside from Cubic. And the best part about her is that she can Fury 2-hit KO with many of the other 3-star cards in her clan that only have 4 damage. So that's going to make her an absolute powerhouse and a card that many players are definitely going to want to have in their top-tier decks for Junks. She's a great addition for Junks, and other options are available, but she is definitely one of their best, so her price will likely remain high and making her a decent investment in a few weeks, so make sure you wait for her price to fall first. And finally, we have the new Frozen card, Friskah, the new 5-star uncommon. Did Frozen just entirely change the Survivor metagame? With a potential 9-8 with -4 min-1 DR? Are you kidding me? Obviously, outside of T2, this card is probably not going to be your main choice, but it could actually still work because of how Frozen is run, giving the other lower cards their bonus. So Friskah could even be run on round 1 as kind of a, do you want to take the 6 damage or the DR? Are you willing to give me my bonus? What's going to be going on here? And so she's an amazing DR in its own right, and the only reason she's probably not conditional is because of that 5-star price tag in order to put her into your deck. And honestly, this could seriously make Frozen one of the new best half deck options for Survivor. take, for example, a deck with Ymira, Friskah, Kalindra CR, and then choose one of any of the other cards between Brock for getting your pills back, Aaron for stability, Rad for bonus control, Ruru for more DR, Stompa for attack manipulation, Suki for pill return. Holy cow, Frozen, you've got so many options right now. Your 5-star is just looking absolutely crazy. You might even be able to mono. Anyhow, this is going to be an absolute amazing T2 staple. However, she could be up there with the likes of Uranus and Grax. However, since she's 5 stars, I don't think she'll ever really hold that kind of price tag. Think of her more like Lady, with a very high, decent price, but never really reaching like the highest levels. She'll probably be a little lower than Lady as well because she is uncommon as opposed to a rare. So if you think that her price dips too far, definitely invest in this card. Just be careful. Overall, I hope you enjoyed these reviews for today. These are our 4 new cards. I'm trying to keep it a little bit briefer so that you guys don't have such a long video. Let's head back in and open up 4 more packs and see how we can do for this week. So let's go down here to our Mega New Blood and see how it goes. All right, guys. Let's see what our first pack has. You've just won 7 cards. Oh, excellent. Oh, great. PR Balthazar. Again, definitely not a 5-star card or a rare card that I'd be upset to have. So here we have Fonzie, Quinzel, Spidey, Ratchik, PR Balthazar, Sparkle, and Taurus. Unfortunately, I'm making this video here today on Monday. I was a little bit behind, so I'm not going to be able to unlock Quinzel's ability or her missions. But overall, we have Quinzel here again, an absolutely amazing 4-star card for Raptors. Definitely an excellent card to kind of be that middle ground between some of the other powerhouses that they have, but very, very stable. So Quinzel, definitely a much safer option. Spidey, again, amazing 4-star card for Rescue, the only available SOA, so definitely a card you're going to want to be using. PR Balthazar, 8/6 SOA, fantastic 5-star card, nothing to complain about there. Just overall, very solid pack, and we got the a very good rare to give us the amount here. I don't think I'm going to be doing the full amount totals because I don't have the time to look up all of the data for today. So let's go ahead and just get into our next pack. Maybe I'll just try and do the rares. We'll see. All right. Pack number 2. Oh, excellent. Fantastic. We got Friskah and Jennifer and Zhu Krang. Excellent. All right, what a great pack. All right, Taurus, Zera, Friskah, Ratchik, Scholar, Jennifer, and Zhu Krang. Again, Friskah, we just covered, so an amazing 5-star card. Very happy to be able to sell her off immediately today, and it looks like pick up quite a bit here. Scholar, not a bad 4-star card, very solid for Rescue, but not the best. Just a solid all-around, decent middle road, uncommon 4-star card. Jennifer, again, a very good 4-star card. Depends on whether or not you want that defeat or not, but definitely a very good fork for the Jungo clan. And then we have Zhu Krang as well, the amazing 5-star card for Geist right now. It was probably one of the best cards, but just still not quite as good as a card like XU52, but still a very, very solid card for the clan. That was an excellent pack. Definitely running above even right now. Haven't gotten any of the stinky rares yet. 2 more packs to open though, so let's not hold our breath. Let's see if we can hit another one of those new cards. Or Ymira, that'd be great. Tormenta! Alright, I'll never complain about Tormenta. Zera, Diane, Spidey, Jennifer, Flea, Tormenta, and Hachi. Again, we already talked about Spidey, an amazing 4-star card. Jennifer, again, very good for Jungo as the fork. Tormenta, one of the best 2-star cards right now, able to just pump out a ton of damage. And Hachi, kind of the Dolly CR replacement. Not quite as good, but actually not that bad of a card compared to what a lot of people have said. So that was a really solid pack overall. I've been very happy with these packs. These are great. Obviously, we're not hitting Ymira or any of the newest cards, but you know what? I will not complain with these very, very solid rare hits. We could be doing much, much worse, that's for sure. Oh, there's a Sarah. So there's the whammy pack. Oh, and Miss Sloan! Sweet! Oh, I didn't even know that she'd made it into packs yet. That's fantastic. And Rocket. I didn't even see that. Oh, man. What a great pack to get a double rare on. I thought we were doomed there with the non-rare Sarah rare, as my child tries to pull out all of the cords on my computer. Okay, so we have Rocket, Sarah, Friskah, Daphne, Tiwi1, Sparkle, and Miss Sloan. Fantastic. All right. Again, Sarah, not a bad 3-star option, but clearly not what a lot of people were looking for. Honestly, I think she's worth more than people are giving her credit. Friskah, fantastic 5-star. We already talked about her. Tiwi1, again, an excellent Tiwi LD kind of clone. Just as good. And then Miss Sloan, who in her own right is basically a one-hit KO. A lot better than I think a lot of people have looked at. Obviously not the best. She's 6 power, so obviously for attack manipulation against certain clans, she's going to absolutely crumple. But overall, she is going to still be a very nasty 6 power card, especially against a lot of the attack manipulation clans that, with the help of Timber or even some other cards in her clan like Wild, which means that she really doesn't even need to worry about getting Timber in the deck. You can just run Wild and Miss Sloan and get that KO, and it's just going to make Raptors an even more devastating clan to have to deal with all of the extra stuff going on around there. So, what a really awesome, and she's still got a pretty hefty price tag on her, so I guess I should sell her off real fast before her price drops. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the pack openings. We did really well this week. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you really liked it, then don't forget to share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.